streaming again. Whoa! Oh my! Does that look right? I think that looks right. I'm not used to how my own stream looks. Hi everybody! Happy 4th of July. Okay, calm down, Manu. Stop talking so fast. I just realized I'm talking really fast. I have a guest, also. He didn't show up, so I'm gonna go to the other scene so he can show up. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, Terry Red. Hi, Lynn. Hey, Terry.
Hey, Zap. What's that?
Oh my God! I am the.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Today's 4th of July, isn't it? I forgot about that. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. You Canadians don't celebrate American
Yeah.
holidays. What?
Well, the U.S. soldiers that, because I'm in the military that I work with, they get to celebrate today. They get today off and all
Right.
that. The rest of us have to go to work.
Oh. Hi, Terry. Well, there's Astro. Yeah, Blade Runner. That's my. Yes, Astro. We all know that you've streamed this many times. You got the scoop. I probably am the biggest pain in Terry's ass. You can be nice now, Terry, but every time I hit you, I was like, can I stream it now? Can I stream it now? Can you calm down for 2 seconds? No, I can't. Terry, you got a lot of work you're doing with the Future Pinball tables right now. We're doing Future Pinball 2 weeks in a row.
There you go. Blame J. Lou. That's what I'll say. Blame J. Lou.
Oh.
I was a happy, content ginger working away on Silent Hill. And then J. Lou just says, I kind of got a big update coming, And he's like, yeah, this FizX V3, just kind of give it a try. I've kind of redone literally everything. And like, oh, everything? Everything. Oh, God damn it. So as a part of my testing, I was like, I'll try this on table. Oh, okay, well, let's try the problem table. What is the problem table? This one you're streaming right here, because on the older FizX, I could not, because of the way this table was designed, I could not get get it to work well because of the flipper angles, right? And whereas with the newer FizX, it's like, okay, everything is significantly different now. So because with the older version, we had to kind of, if you wanted some wider shots, you had to compromise, with the accuracy and all that kind of thing. Whereas with FizX V3, everything's completely changed. So yes, I still had to do some table updates, but yeah, once I tried it on this one, I was like, okay, this changes everything.
Hey, Steadiest Rhyme. How are you? I'm going to change this a little bit. So, Terry, so I didn't know that this was actually, let me do auto. I'm just going to go auto. There we go. That this was actually the first table because it was the quote-unquote problem table. I did not know that.
Well, I tried it on an older version of FizX way back, and I was always like, okay, this is kind of the one, because it was designed for old Future Pinball physics, those crazy wide shooting flippers that if you do a shot, that damn ball shoots, like 45. Take a normal angle from realistic pinball and add 45 degrees more, and that's how Future Pinball used to shoot. You know what I mean? So this was designed for that, so but once FizX V3 came out, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this on this one. Oh, it seems to be pretty good. Well, I'll try it on another table, that's not been done. Oh, that's okay. Then I'll try another table that's been. I was on a roll, so I did the FizX updates for like 3 tables, one after the other, just boom, 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 as a way of testing, so to speak. And that's why you got these 3 tables coming out, So yeah, that's kind of where that started from.
This one isn't out yet, but you guys got your hands on. I'm talking to you guys, not Terry. You guys got your hands on Indiana Jones. And this one is coming, but hang on just 1 second. Somebody got married? Steady as rhyme? What? What? Congratulations. Wow. Wow. Well, this stream is dedicated to you, Steadiest Rhymes. I never saw that coming. To Fee. You and Fee got married. Woo. Astro, shut up. Woo. Well, congratulations. I'm proud of you. You did it. What's up, Fiend? Oh my God, Terry, this is the greatest stream ever. Now we've not only do we have. Oh, thank you for the resub, fiend. What's up, Democrats? Not only do we have Terry Red on the stream, not only has Future Pinball, which Astro was kind of right. It's not like
It works.
it's not Future
that
Pinball anymore. That works, yeah. It's like it's not Future Pinball anymore. It's Future Pinball. Updated physics, Blade Runner, which is a banging table. I gotta tell you guys, I love this. You may find it brutal when you get it, but holy smokes, I don't know why. I think I do know why, and I'll tell you in a minute.
It's
And
relaxing.
Steadiest Rhyme and Fiend got married. Drop the mic. Good night, everybody.
Big day.
All right. And Astro advises against it. I'm gonna just scroll back a second and see. I'm gonna catch up with chat, Terry. I'm excited. We're gonna play a little bit of this. Lynn, I wanted to read your thing. Terry gave me encouragement finding out where I broke my Future Pinball install with pin event tables. I still need to get Indy working. It crashes, but the rest are working again. Terry put up a video that I actually watched the whole thing while I was in town. Terry, maybe I watched
everyone.
I didn't need Terry. I'm gonna admit I didn't need to watch your video because I had everything running well.
Yeah.
But I'm sure a lot of people, as you just explain why you did that video really quick.
Well, more just because, like, it's been a while since I've done any kind of updated install video. So I was like, okay, since I'm updating literally everything, all my damn guides and, you name it, I was like, okay, I'll just say the heck with it. I'll just make a package that once people are kind of installed and ready to go with the latest of whatever, then they just unzip that package and then it puts all the other stuff on your system. So you don't have to repatch the executables for Future Pinball or BAM or whatever like that. So that way, if they did an update on their current install and they're not sure, they just unzip those same files from the essentials package, as I call it. So that way it's easy, right? They can reinstall that as many times as they want, and it won't, mess up anything. The only thing it does replace is the pin event settings file,
Right.
but that's easy to update or change if you have to. But beyond that, though, because I didn't want to necessarily have it overwrite everyone's settings or anything like that, but I wanted all the files they needed in one single zip file for settings, for, what they need to know, for if they need guides or anything. Instead of having to fetch stuff from all over the place,
Right.
it's just all kind of right there.
Yeah.
And then they can reinstall or redo their settings at any time. It's all right there, so they don't have to guess.
Right. What's up, Paul? I'm in the Terry invited me into the test group. We've been testing games. So admittedly, no, Terry, you never really held anybody's hand in that group either. You're like, here's the instructions. Read them. You should be fine. And so that's what I did. I read the instructions. I was fine. So I beg of you, people who are watching on YouTube later, do not crap on Future Pinball because you maybe didn't follow instructions the right way. That's what I'm just saying. Okay.
Like for some people, if they are having a problem, it could be a Windows thing. Windows being very restrictive, especially even with VP still. It could be blocking a file or something like that, and it's hard to narrow that shit down. It really is, because like JP Salas, for example, he's like, yeah, he tried to update and had a similar error that some people had, so he just did a fresh install in his case, repatched, and then he was good after that. So I think it's just a damn Windows problem causing issues for some people, but yeah, beyond that though, it's fairly easy. It's just let's be honest here. The majority of people will try, yeah, I'm gonna do visual pinball, get it up and going, and then they'll spend days or weeks or months, getting to know it, get it, dealing with everything, because it's a lot. You know what I mean? And then when it comes to Future Pinball, like, okay, I want this working in 5 minutes. Damn it, I gotta spend more than 5 minutes. I don't want to do anything, because they don't want a new system, right? I get it. I get it. I've been there. You know what I mean? Like, I was the opposite back in 2015. I didn't want to deal with visual pinball after knowing Future Pinball back then so well, because it was a pain in the ass for Visual Pinball back in the day, before we had the nicer installers and everything like that. And so I know what it's like, but damn it all, I got install instructions. So read those damn things, bitches, because I'm tired of excuses. Yeah. Okay, that's my rant.
All right. Well, you heard the man. Let's play a little bit. Astro, you're so hilarious. And Terry is reading your chat, so don't worry about it. I'm going to play a little bit of this puppy
But
here.
actually, and that's fair. Astro actually is very good about that. He usually gets stuff up and running pretty good without reading anything. So
You look lonely. I can fix
I will say though, like the one thing that was the best thing ever was like having some of you guys mess around with it, because
Right.
every one of you guys brings something different. Astro is actually really good for playing on streams live, and I'll pick up the things that physics related that he'll catch really easy. For you, you're very good for like, okay, I play real pinballs, and this is how I want it to be like, because this is how a real pinball will play like, and it's things that I'm not accustomed to because I'm used to trying to make things for a home pin, like not a real arcade type pin, right? So it's a good balance because you all kind of have something different that I wouldn't have thought of, and then it's like, okay, now, and while I'm not necessarily rewriting the entire rules of every table kind of thing, it's some things that I wouldn't have thought of about. Like, I want to know what ball I'm on, says Manu. What ball am I on? Things like that I wouldn't have thought about, because every table's coded differently, right? So it's little things like that I'm not going to be able to necessarily do on every table. It's different with Pup though, right? Because Pup, you have a huge display, so I can keep a lot more info on there. But with D&Ds, it's a little differently, and depending on how the table is coded, it's like, I don't want to recode the entire D&D again.
we different guys in the group were all mentioning different things, and it was great. But one thing we agreed on, I think Astro and I both agreed that JLu's default physics for this table were just fine.
Yeah, actually, because that's what we were hoping to get to, is to get to that, that kind of like that. Okay, we're at that point now where it's almost a copy and paste for most typical tables, but not every table. You still have to do finessing on a table by table basis, but for these updates, it's pretty much been, okay, I'm using these settings, boom, on this one, on this one, and this one. I barely had to do any work in compared to the past, where it was like a lot more was involved. But yeah, it's kind of at that point, where it's like, yeah, okay, we have a good kind of default to start with, and people can tweak as they want. But
I did a little bit of tweaking, and then I broke it, and I do a lot of tweaking on Visual Pinball, and I was like, I got this, and then I broke it, and I was like, wait a minute, let me try JLu's default. And they were perfect. So there you go. I've loved testing these machines. I had so much fun. I was kind of bummed on VPX. It was a nice break. Yeah, Astro, same. I mean, all right, let's play. I'm going to play a game. Here's why I like. Okay. So Terry, while I play, I'm just going to play a game. I'm going to flip around. Can you talk to me a little bit about Slam Tilt? Is that his name?
Yeah. Well, this is okay. Like, so basically, he bottom line is he's someone who's done Future Pinball mods or updates for, God, that's been 13 years, I think. He hasn't released anything for years now. He's kind of, just kind of become kind of recluse over the last few years. And especially recently, I guess apparently his wife died of cancer. So, so clearly he's, dealing with a lot of whatever he's dealing with, real life stuff, right? So he hasn't talked to anybody for years, really.
I
but as far as
know that, and
no, that's okay, because some people knew it, some people didn't. So bottom line is he hasn't released anything for years, but for the tables he did release, which is this is one of them, the Ultimate Pro updates. He released those I'd say a few years ago, give or take for a couple of years, and and they were great tables, like either tables like this is an original that he did. A complete original. It's not an update to another table. It's not a mod to another table. So this is one of his complete original tables. And they're awesome. Like the guy, like you said it in your last video from last week. Like he's got like really good ideas. And as I mentioned to you afterwards, he worked at Hayway Pinball for so many years. And so what I mean. Like so he's got that kind of knowledge and all that, and he's very very good at what he does. You know, it's just, again, he hasn't released anything for a while. So what he did release, none of it has newer physics. You know, there's been a lot of BAM updates that have come out. So, you know what I mean? So for me, I'm like, okay, well, I don't want these tables just being lost in time.
Right,
So,
right.
you know, for me, I'm like, okay, well, you know, I can get these updated with the newer physics, with newer lighting, newer shadows, and, you know, just the kind of formula that I've come up with my own stuff. You know, that at least I can get these really, really awesome Ultimate Pro updates out there pretty quick. You know, like without doing a pup update, like as in pup videos and all that, without doing a custom DOF like I normally do, I can get them out pretty quick. But what if I add all the extra stuff, you know, for pup videos and custom DOF? I mean, that could take anywhere up to like a month for one table to get that done. Whereas, I mean, I had this. Now this table is a little different because I had to kind of redo the layout and a bunch of other stuff, you know, because of this particular table. But you know, some tables I can get up pretty quick without adding anything extra. But you know, some I like to add stuff extra, some I don't, right? So, but yeah, like his Ultimate Pro table updates are awesome. So that's kind of what I wanted to do, is just get some of those updated with FizX V3 and the other updates I usually do. So.
Are you for real?
Like Jaws Ultimate Pro, for example, or RoboCop. You compare those to the older versions, the original table that ROM made, for example. They're almost like a complete different game. You know what I mean? Like, because of the coding, the rules, and everything, and the sound and music. You know what I mean? All that. You know what I mean? So like, to me, it's like worth putting the time in because they're almost like a different game.
Is RoboCop out yet?
Attention.
I was on vacation.
Message.
What's up, Pink?
I got that. Yeah, I got that one out. Sunday, I think.
Okay, yeah.
And this one, I should
redeems
have
are real loud
over the next, maybe by the weekend at the latest. But you know, like I'm basically doing the leftover stuff needed for this one. But this one will be out over the next few days.
Okay. Let me bring those redeems down to 12. I wonder why that got louder. All right, so here we go. So you talked a little bit about Slam Tilt. Here's the thing for me. I realized with a lot of his tables, the sound design is insane. You could be saying, "What sound design for this table?" Trust me,
he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
This is not your typical, you know, down, shoot the ramp, down, shoot the pops, right? It's not your typical.
Yeah.
If you guys listen, I'll bring the sound up a little bit if it's too low. Let me know if it's too low. But as I'm playing this game, he gives you such a wonderful Blade Runner atmosphere. The ambient sound, everything makes a sound. How's that go again? Down, hit the ramps.
And not just that, but like he knows how to do like call outs and whatever when you need it. Like you don't have to look at the DMD, and you'll know what's going on. Because like lots of people do reskins. You know what I mean? For example, they'll reskins add sounds and music, but there's a big difference between just doing a basic reskin with sound, adding some sounds and music, and designing sound and music the right way. You know, like a typical real pin would be, without also being obnoxious. Like this one's not a good example of an atmospheric. Like you're trying to get at is it's kind of atmospheric without being overly obnoxious. Without super jackpot every 5 seconds. You know, it's like it's like you don't need that all the time. You know, like like this one or RoboCop is another really great example for callouts. Like the callouts are just amazing, but with Future Pinball though, because it has really nice built-in music features for fading, changing pitch, crossfades, all that kind of, like, if you know how to use that really well, it can really make a difference. But you also have to control the audio really well. Because, you know what I mean? Like, you could have a bazillion callouts going off and then one interrupting the other. And then, you know what I mean? And it can just not sound great. But if you know how to manage all that, which is what he's extremely good at, it actually flows really nicely. And you're not just getting a bunch of obnoxious sounds all the time.
You can never scratch.
All right, so
I think this table is like ASMR, if you will. You know, that's kind of what the table is. It's like kind of like pinball ASMR. You just relax and you play. You don't even have to know what the hell you're doing. It's just you got cool lights, you got atmosphere, you got sounds, and you know.
So I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the things that are on this table. So I decided to flip a little bit, let Terry give us a little bit of a spiel about it. But if you're curious about some of the stuff that I know, and some of the stuff that I bugged Terry about to quote unquote fix, just because there were some things that were really, really, really super tough, like the target range over here. What you want to do in this game is you set to 5 or 3 balls. Yeah, it was crazy hard. Now it's doable, but not easy. But it's doable if you can bring out the inner Escher in you. Fiends! Oh my god! Wow, I haven't heard this in forever. Oh, what's up, buddy?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
I have to, man. I haven't checked my butthole in like months.
I know. Although, Fiends, if you try to use any of the Tom Cardis, they are currently disabled. I have to rebuild them, so I'm sorry. And I don't think Squirrel works either, but you could try. All right, let's talk about the game. So there's 2 big ramps right here, right? 2 beautiful ramps that you can shoot, and you can combo them. Well, you see the combo lights? Let me see if I can combo some ramps. And you can get kind of really good points if you just combo. That wasn't a combo. He's got some pretty strict timers. There's a backhand combo. No, not a combo.
When you want to do it, damn it never works. But when you don't try, I'm comboing nonstop for 5 minutes, you know?
So I already got $17,000. By the way, if you notice, I love how this game is money. It's all about how much money you make killing replicants and capturing them and stuff. So you can ramp out if you want. There's also the pop bumpers, right? So a lot of the time, Slam Tilt will have your typical kind of. Well, that was a dig. I don't know what the hell that was. You'll have your typical hit the pops a certain number of times. Okay, that was a redirect into there. Hit the pops certain number of times. Certain number of times, and another redirect. But I go up Tyrell Tower. I go to the next floor. Check it out, kids. That is a bonus multiplier when you go up the next floor, I think. I'm pretty sure. See if we can hit those pops again. This is an Astro strategy where he goes for super pops and just banks super pops all day. I know you, Astro. Banking those super pops. Fiend says, I don't have much time to mess with them. Gotta head to bed here in a sec, but want to drop by and say hello. Aw, Fiends. Don't just show up and leave. That's a dick move if I've ever seen one. Jobs. Who needs jobs? This is my super... Terry, what did that say? Playfield at what? Wait, Super Pops gives me... Super Pops gives me... Playfield... What? Playfield X at 25? Wait a minute. Playfield X at 25. Look at my money. And by the way, I hear fireworks around my house right now. Oh, I got 2x scoring. Terry, this is why Astro just sticks with pops all day. This is the strat. Double scoring! I'm at 32,000. Wait a minute. Let's get some ramps. Uh-oh. See a live catch? You can do that.
So strategy is do stop super pops and then just get lots of money and then do game over and then you can buy stuff for your next game.
Ooh. There you go. Can we keep going back to the pops? I'm still in double scoring, Terry. $37,000. Let's do something else. Let's go to this middle button here, which lights spinner. Oh! All right. This will be Terry Red. This will be red. Alrighty. Let's do that. Alright. Let's talk about some more neat stuff you can do. Terry, did you ever
I really wish Ravercade would have expanded that plugin. Because that plugin that you just saw for the high score, if you had, say, a Connect hooked up, it can take your picture and you can have a picture profile for high score, right? So I wish that was
that's cool.
expanded to like normal cameras instead of just Connect, but or you can maybe use an avatar picture of some sort. I wish it expanded to do that because it's already built in. It's actually really neat. But yeah,
All
not many
right.
people get to use that.
So we're in the upgrade shop right now. Like Terry was mentioning, this happens on Wait, no, it doesn't happen on Indie, does it? No.
No, not in India. It does on Star Wars.
It happens on Star
I'm
Wars
trying
and
to remember what else.
Jaws.
Yeah.
I think Jaws.
I think Jaws
But-
does it for the mini game that you get the killer
Oh, that's
shark.
right. That's right. That's right. So depending on your score, this is a nice way to get you hooked to play another game. You can upgrade something for your next game. Now I can exit. I don't have to spend any money, but I made 33,000. So now I can
use it.
upgrade my photo value. Here's what I used to do. I used to upgrade the ramps, right? So spinners and ramps. I don't have enough money to do. Oh, damn. Firing range, spinner, plus.
I don't know if
50%
it
ramp
carries
value.
over to another game. I don't think it does. Like if you didn't spend anything, and then you went to another game and then waited again, I don't think it carries over. I don't know for sure. So I think the idea is that you want to make sure you use it
Use it, okay.
before you go to another game.
So then let's do
Because
spinner.
the idea is, the whole one more game aspect, because it's a home
Yeah.
pin, right? Or home game, not an arcade. One more game, and then you just use it to do better, right? So
what it means. Beans, you gotta do another one because that one was too short. All right, we're gonna upgrade spinner 50% plus ramp value. Sell that. Super ramp value increased. So if I get into super ramps next, I get more super ramp points. Let's do. So obviously you can super pops, right? Let's do the spinner modes. This is cool. Okay, I want people to see this early in the stream. If you hit these two llama targets, it lights the center target. Hit the center target, it lights this shoehorn, like this U-turn right here. There's a post back there that'll not, you shoot the U-turn, get the ball in, and magic happens. Watch. And you guys notice that Terry also added this cool stuff. He knows I love my lock bar light, so we have a lock bar light down here. He knows I love my lock bar light. Okay. Wait. So I'm gonna use that ball save to see if I can hit those llama targets, which I can't. But I love. Whoa! Hit the llama. Damn it. So I was gonna try and hit my llama targets while I'm in ball save. Always use that ball save, kids. Whenever you're Wait. This kick out is much nicer now too. Terry also did that. That's what I mean by Terry added the fun to the game. Because it was a bit brutal out of the box, and then he just made it more fun, but not.
I'm always of the if you're not clearing the damn thing, it's not too easy. That's the way I always look at it. So, or I try to have some things as an option to change. So if you want to have like the gun range, for example, I gave you the option in table script to make that a different value if you want. Oh, there you go. Look at that.
I got it.
There you go.
So now I want to hit ramps like crazy because the ramps are juiced. Super ramps. Damn it! Come on, Manu.
Oh, you got a ball save though.
Got a ball save. Oh my god. There we go. Now the ship is going to go back, which will end this mode. And it looks like I only got a few super ramps out of it. There's another. One more? No. So that was pretty decent points. I mean, if you're better than me, you can get a lot of points on that. Yeah, but the mode is over, so I'm gonna try and trap up. All right. It plays real nice now. It's like FX level physics. Totally. Yeah. I think it's important to point out that the real hero is J. Lou. It's like 90% Jello and 10% Terry. What? Are you guys like brothers or something? He's always ribbing Terry. You guys must be really good friends. How long have you known Astro, Terry?
I don't know. Well, since we all got to know VPW as a thing, so probably around that same time.
Wow.
I don't know, last year or so, I guess.
Okay. Terry agrees.
Yeah. No, it's
right.
it's legit though. Like for me, like I could do. I think you said it. Like I could do the magic for the updates for for tables. Like I can go in and fix the code, or do all the stuff I normally do, which is lighting, shadow maps, raycast, adding new stuff to it. But for physics, legit, it's the one thing I
Yeah.
hate working on. It's
Yeah.
not fun for me. It's absolutely not fun for me, and I hate having to spend a lot of time on it. However, and trust me, like I told Jay Lou that, like way back when he first started working on FizX, I'm like, I'm not the best resource for physics. Like you need people who, you know, have a better reference, because I don't own a real pin, and I did, and at that time I was still, early from my stroke, So I'm like, I can't put much time into this, dude. Like I could barely, watch a screen for half an hour, let alone test anything at that point, right?
Right. Yeah.
So once it got to a certain point, then it's like, okay, let's get this out, because there's things I won't know what to point out. Like I could be like, well, I can make it easy for me. Oh, look at that, he got her again. But Jay Lou, like, he persisted, man. Like I give him credit, like, because like he just coming back with new features, and it's like, okay, yeah, he took the feedback from a lot of people, because early on it was good, but the post passing was my biggest complaint, because that's the only thing that Future Pinball actually did easy. Old Future Pinball physics, post passing was actually fairly easy on the old physics, but post passing and the backhands were the big ones that he got working. Like like the flipper power is correct, and he just redid
Right.
all of it, and the code is way more efficient now. So because in the old days, it was kind of like, okay, do you use the 8K ball model? Do you use more or less frames per second? And he overhauled everything, and it's all efficient now. It's like if anyone hasn't tried the newer, well, only a few tables that have the new V3 yet, but they're all going to get it. All the ones I've done, but yeah, it's a night and day difference compared to V2. Like it's like I can't go back to V2. I can't go back to normal Future Pinball physics, and if that's not saying much or enough, like yeah, like if I can't tolerate it anymore, that's saying something, okay? So and
All right.
we're at the point now where it's fairly easy to add to a table. Like again, some tables that are designed for the old ancient Future
Come
Pinball
on.
physics and the way the flippers were, it's not easy to necessarily just make it boom work instantly like a real table would, because the layout doesn't accommodate it, right? And this table was one of them. Those damn gun targets on the left side were like that, and
Well,
so I had
here's
to
another.
redo
Here,
that whole damn thing.
here's another pair of damn targets. All right. So we're gonna talk about the gun targets in a minute because that's very brutal.
Yeah,
But if you want to start a mode, notice there's all these
those
replicants
ones.
here,
Yeah.
right? Now this is cool. In order to start a replicant mode, you have to hit these two simple targets. It's like they're as easy to hit as the lock lights in was it Game of Thrones? No, they're harder to hit than the lock lights
Yeah.
in Game of Thrones. So new case has to happen with the same ball. So you have to hit new case. Now, one way I do this, Terry, is I try and backhand it. I do the old Guardians of the
Yeah.
Galaxy
Yeah.
scoop backhand roll.
Yeah, I
Um,
was gonna say that. I was gonna say, like, it's that was a good example, because I always felt that scoop was a pain in the ass.
yep,
So
yep.
yeah,
See if
that's a
I can
good
do it.
comparison.
Ah, now you can do it, especially with the new physics.
If you roll it off that left flipper tip, it will be not too hard, but yeah, I find the left flipper tip, like, right off the edge of that thing is one way to do her.
All right, the other way to do it, because I'm failing this way. Give me one. Okay, I got new. Give me case.
So much later.
Okay. Shut up. I got case.
There you go.
And the easiest way to now you have to shoot the scoop to start the case. You can shoot the scoop directly, or you can shoot
Two
that
ways
left
to get
ramp.
that, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the
wait,
one that I keep
wait.
forgetting about, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's actually easier.
Boom, left ramp, baby, all day. New assignment: Gaff finds Deckard and takes him to police HQ. Shoot center lane. All right. So now it's telling me it's really easy. It just tells you literally what to shoot. But you may have. Oh, yeah, Terry.
I don't think again, but I don't think these are timed though. Like not all these modes are timed. I think most of them actually aren't. Like went for the replicants, I think.
This one I remember having
So
trouble.
so it's
with,
one of
'cause
those.
you have to- You have to shoot it so many times. No!
Yeah. But at least it's, for example, it's not like indie where half those modes are timed. You know, you can
Bye,
take your time
Rhyme.
on this, right? You know.
Yeah, you can take your time on this one. Bye, Stadius Rhyme. Congratulations. Love you, mean it. Congratulations, kids. Oh, how many more I got? How many more I got, Terry? 3 more.
Yeah, 3 more. Yeah.
Oh, no! No! Okay. Funny how Shoot Center Lane is right above the Stormtrooper. Oh, no! But this is the way I do it. I backhand every shot. It's
Yeah,
less,
I usually for that. Yeah, that's what I do too. I find that's usually the easier way to do it.
You mean game. I feel like
Because
not timing
it's too easy to hit those ramps.
Yeah, those ramps are super wide. I find that not timing these makes the game more fair because there are a lot of replicants. Oh no.
Yeah, there is. It's a lot.
My best friend Lynn. No! Come on, 3 more. Let's do this. Stand like this. Take the shot. Catch. I said catch. Come on.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those. You gotta trap and hold it and take your time.
Oh, mystery. Oh, I think I finished. To light mystery, you have to hit the snake pit target like 6 times. I think I did it. Hey, Terry, am I in firing range mode now after I finish a mode?
Well, yeah. If you hit the 3 gun targets, now you have X amount of seconds to hit the targets. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
I just happened to.
And that's the one that I give the option on the table script because it was originally like 20 seconds, and I'm like, no, with the newer physics, because they're realistic now, you know, it's very hard to hit that compared to old Future Pinball flippers where every damn shot coming out the flipper is like 45 degrees more than it normally is. So it was actually easy to hit it with that, but with proper angles and everything, it's just much more difficult. So that's why I was like, okay, yeah. And even now, it's still kind of a pain because of the angles to get them in there. But yeah,
I love
it's doable.
it.
It's just that's why I added the option to increase the time because 60 seconds is still hard. So I was like, if you want to add as much as you want, you can. So that way, it makes it at least a little fair. But I don't think there's any modes. Well, there are some modes that you have to go in there, but they're not timed though. For this one, it's timed for the gun range, but if you have any modes for like replicants that go in there, I don't think those are actually timed modes.
2 more.
So
2
they're
more.
a little more fair.
Oh, I lost it. It's gone. I did it before the stream, Terry.
Yeah,
I did it.
Yeah, there's 3 of them in there that you can if you do the one and it's like okay, you got another one, you got it. Yeah, they're not easy. So. Those are more of the if it's a replicant mode, then that's fine. But otherwise, I'm like, it's a nice bonus that I happen to get in there, kind of thing. But yeah,
this doesn't happen often. But I got 2 replicants that share the same modes. It doesn't happen that often, kids, because I think Terry, do you know how to change modes or how the modes are chosen?
For the replicants, you mean?
Yeah,
those are random. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it's not the same. Oh, it's 3 shots to the middle. Now it's shooting. Now it's telling me to shoot that. Oh no! Oh, I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah, some of those modes will change. Yeah, some of those modes will change up the shots when you get to a certain progression.
Lynn, why are you trolling me today? I think I'm doing okay. Look, I got 1 more shot. Sebastian, 1 more shot. I like this mode though because Sebastian is talking to I forget what's her name in the movie. God, I forget. I gotta watch this movie again. It's so good.
The mermaid.
The mermaid. Yeah. Sebastian's talking to the mermaid. Exactly.
Daryl Hannah. That's it. Yeah.
Daryl Hannah. Thank you. I was trolling Traditil earlier. All right. She spreads the trolling around. All right. What's next? Let's do something else. So I showed you guys. Well, I didn't really show you the firing range. And Terry mentioned once you hit the GUN targets, it lights the firing range. Okay, and I'm in it again. You may splash. You may happen to start the firing range mode, or you may try to deterministically start the firing range mode by hitting the GUN targets. So, if I'm kind of losing time right now because I wasn't shooting it, but if you can shoot all 4 targets, and it's really hard to backhand it too, so I would suggest trying not to. This is one of those shots in pinball where you gotta be really good, and that's not me. Boom, that's 2. Let that bounce happen.
Trust me, there is no one more frustrated with that shot than me. To give everyone an idea, if you look at the underneath N on gun for those lights, you see a target reticle. That's where N used to be, because all those targets used to be much lower, which made it impossible on newer correct physics. So, yeah, I had to redo that whole thing and move it up and try to make the playfield art look correct. Because it was such a it was such a pain.
How much
the only
time
way
do I
to
get?
make it more correct.
Missed it.
60.
60. Okay, I could have done it.
It used to be 20, and I made it like 60, but you can increase it if you need to. But yeah, I made it 60 because I'm like, there's no way. It's just, and again, we could make it as unlimited as you want, but you increase it to like 5 times the amount if you want. But to do it absolutely unlimited would mean a lot of recoding for the whole table.
Yeah.
Because like when
Razor?
you spend your money at the end of the game, that's one of the things you can increase is the gun range target time.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's like that's
right.
another thing I'd have to, adjust for. So it's like, well, if I take that out completely, then that kind of defeats the point of that. And it's like, yeah. So I just made it an option in the table script, so you guys can just change it however you want.
All right, lighting mystery is snake pit target. Let's hit the snake pit. Snake pit I can do like that.
I think it stays lit up after the next ball. I think it does.
I believe you asked.
Yeah,
you completed
this
it.
is a problem table for multiple reasons, but yeah, for that left gun ramp, gun targets, and the launch, the damn launch, because of the design, the way it comes around and then goes up a ramp, the ball gets stuck sometimes, but at least it's got a thing built in to get it unstuck, So yeah, and trust me, you don't visually see it, but I did a lot to make that work correct,
more consistently.
But yeah, it was a pain.
Yeah. It's funny because the moment it fails is the one moment you definitely need it to work. So it's like that heartbreaker.
It's like, damn it, come on. Fix yourself quicker, come on.
I would like to get my mystery right now. Mystery
It's a neat layout, but yeah.
But sometimes it fails. And what Terry's talking about is when it launches here, sometimes it doesn't make it over the loop. And you'll see there's a mechanism in the game that actually allows for that, and then it just kicks the ball out anyway. But, yeah, sometimes it happens. So mystery is lit. Oh, I'm gonna show you guys what I do.
Sure, I could fix it, but but then it's a matter of, okay, do I redesign the whole table to work around that? And I'm like, well, that's not really the intention of what I wanted to do with this update. You know what I mean? So, like some tables, I like adding a bunch of changes to it. Oh, there you go. You got her.
I got it. Ball saver's nice, but all right, well, ball saver's nice.
Give it something special.
Let's try this. Ball saver's nice.
Now, how is this one running for you? Is this 60
beautiful.
hertz or 120 or?
This is 120. There's no multi-ball in this, Terry, so I don't get any problems.
Oh, good point. Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
yeah. This is kind of like my test table for like whenever I wanted to do any kind of VR testing. This is the one I would test because it always ran really well, and and even today I was like, damn it, I tried the newest open composite with Link because that never worked well, before, and it actually works amazing. It works amazing now, but it's super bright, and I know Visual Pinball had the same problem with it with open composite causing that. And I'm like, damn it, if that could get fixed, because a lot of people want to play it. I know Astro wants to play this, but Link doesn't work right for a lot of people in Future Pinball. So, whereas I just tried it today and like, well, it's working beautiful, but damn colors are all washed out. And have no idea how to fix it. Whereas on virtual desktop, literally before we went on stream, that's what I was testing. And I tried both.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, I mean, this table looks amazing.
No.
This table looks amazing in VR.
I failed an easy replicant, dude. It was the left and right ramp shots. That's an easy replicant. Continue? How, did I earn a continue? I'll say yes.
Oh, that's a good question.
I'll say
Continue
yes. Maybe I got to
game.
spend money.
I don't know if I've ever gotten that.
Payment accepted. Did I just
Oh,
give
yeah,
all
yeah,
my
yeah,
money?
yeah. It's like an extra ball. Yeah, it's like an extra ball. That's right. Okay. I'm like, have I ever gotten that? Oh, that's why. Okay, but yeah, you got a lot of money there, so that's why. But
How much did I have before
yeah,
that?
that's not unusual.
Chat, was anybody watching what my score was before I just gave all my money to...
Yeah, I wasn't paying. I didn't notice it either. But well, RoboCop does the same thing. Whereas if you get enough points, you can buy an extra ball when your game is about to be over, or just let it be game over. So same idea. It's just it's buy a ball is what it is.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not sure what the requirement is for the minimum. That's a good question because I've never actually had that through normal play, right? I usually suck. So.
Hey, Surreal, what's up, buddy? All right,
Oh my god, I don't care.
I'll take my extra ball. See if I can get... Terry, the most replicants I've ever captured were 3.
Yeah.
So I'm close to that right now on stream, which is kind of cool. That's when I focus... Oh, ball save. That's when I focus on capturing replicants, though. Sometimes if you want to go for score, you just... Ramps, pops... Oh, come on! Oh! I think that was a flipper thing.
Of course it was.
It was a flipper thing. It's a flipper thing.
Those are bound to happen in pinball.
Redeem that. Calm, Manu, calm. Have you guys noticed I got really, antsy and crazy with it? Congrats, you lost the ball. Dang it. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, that's still there. I forgot about that.
Let's find out, Terry. So what am I going for now? Am I going for replicants? Just straight up replicants? Yeah. Well, I think we've covered pretty much everything. Your bonus multiplier is up there, and I think that's you're going up in the Tyrell building. There are so many modes. They're not super hard, but they go around the table. You have to
Getting the damn thing
hit
started is the hard part.
Yeah. Getting a replicant started is tricky. So let's see if we can get replicant started. So once again, a new case targets. I'm going to try to use
It's probably one of those things where if you hit the left ramp and then you have the momentum of the ball coming down, it might be easier to hit those green targets. But yeah. Oh, there you go.
Or you can randomly have both just hit. Hi, what's up?
Yep. Just don't try and it'll work easy.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. My family is trying to play Overcooked. And so as soon as I lose the ball, damn it! Terry, are you on chat right now?
I am. Hi, chat.
Okay.
Hi.
Guys, ask Terry questions right now. I got to reconnect an Xbox controller in the living room. I'll be right back. Go ahead.
Nice. See, I've never actually played Overcooked. At first, I thought it was like maybe a VR game, but it's like, okay, no, it's not the one I'm thinking of. So, as far as Masters of the Universe, that's a good question, actually. That one may wind up being Pin Event Light, or it might just be a full V2, because honestly, I mean, I'm not going to do anything newer than I really had before, but it's not going to be hard to really update that one compared to a table like this. So it might just be a full V2 update for that one. Because after Blade Runner's out, then I'm already in the middle of Aliens, so Aliens will be after Blade Runner, and then it may be Masters of the Universe after that. So we'll see. But like for Masters of the Universe, I'm kind of starting from scratch for any of the pup stuff. The videos will be the same, but the text and all that, because it's Future Pinball, right? So it's all completely different than anything that was on VP. So yeah, because the Masters of the Universe, I'll probably have a similar kind of update that these ones had, but nothing. Well, I should, I won't say never say never, because damn it all, I always say, yeah, it's just gonna be a simple little update, a quick little update, and then next thing it's like 50,000 things added to the damn thing, and it's like, yeah, what I got myself into. That's what Sonic was. Damn it. Sonic was supposed to be like, yeah, if you watch my video, like, yeah, look what I could do in just a day or two, no problem. And then what the hell? Yeah, months later, it's Sonic Pinball Mania, some friggin' monstrosity that just keeps growing and growing and growing. So that's why I'm like, I'm like trying not to get hung up into that with these too much. I want it to be fairly quick, in comparison. I don't want it to be like a month plus per table, so because damn it all, I want
to get an update.
Get back to Silent Hill, damn it. So, but Masters of the Universe should be a fairly fun and quick one. All the Pin Event V2 tables are getting FizX version 3 as well. Yeah, like they're also going to get updated. So anyone because I know a lot of people like saw this come out, or sorry, RoboCop and Indy come out. So they go and download like all the other Pin Event tables. So for anyone who has, understand those are using the older FizX. So all those Pin Event V2 tables are also getting updated to FizX V3, which for me is a significant difference. It's kind of like this, I don't know, like, the difference between standard VP physics and FOSI. Like it's that much of a significant difference, so.
Just a second. Yeah, I can't wait for the Sonic. Sonic's gonna be great. Sonic was pretty damn good already.
Yeah, Sonic, I fixed the spinner so that damn thing won't get stuck anymore. It'll just, act mostly the same. Because the thing with Future Pinball, and I mean, maybe some real pins actually act like this, but sometimes the spinner will stop the ball from actually going through if it's on a certain angle. So the ball will hit it and then actually bounce back. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be quite acting like that, or prevents the ball from flowing through nicely. So the way you get around that is you use a toy instead of an actual proper spinner, and then you make the toy act like a spinner. And that's like Indy has that, or RoboCop has that, so you'll see it act better. So Sonic, that's one of the new things I fixed for that. So that way that damn spinner won't get stuck in horizontal position, or it won't make the ball not go through as nicely. So, but also FizX V3 as well. So, yeah, well, I technically had it added early on for the first version of FizX version 3, way back. But yeah, now I have to add all the new stuff because we got flipper nudging and all that as well now. So I gotta make sure all that's added properly. So, and that's one of those things that I keep forgetting. But it's like sometimes it's like, oh shit, yeah, it actually can be a usable thing. So
I almost finished this Replicant, bro. No, not that shot. The other shot. The simple shot. The one ramp that I can do. Talk about Stormtrooper right now. This is total Stormtrooper. Gimme. I love that I can control the ball now, though. Case.
Yeah, no, trust me, I'm the same way. Oh, there you go. Oh, almost. Oh, you got it?
Come on.
Nope, not yet. Nope, almost.
Got it.
Oh, okay. No. There you go.
No.
You got her.
Oh.
Yeah, you got it. I know. The red lights, man, they stress you out.
What? Got it. Yes. This is so satisfying when you can take down a replicant. Holy smokes. All right, let's keep going.
The hardest ones are the ones that you have to go into the gun range for, but at least it's not timed, so you have at least the less stress of that.
All right, new case. Here we go. Did you mention how to change replicants? Can I change replicants now, or no? He's lit.
No, I think it's still. It's always random. I'm pretty sure it is.
All right. It's not gonna move. Oh, it does move, Terry. If you hit new case.
Oh, you mean if it was okay? That's what you meant. That's what you meant.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
If you hit the green targets, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Busy. You not delivery man. You go away.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, this guy is easy. It's just shut up, man. I don't say it's easy.
Yeah,
just shut your face.
Who does?
Just Terry, never say this is easy. Oh no! Oh,
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot that you can hit those green targets again. And that's one of those. Well, if I have digital nudge, should I use it to, kind of cheat a little bit?
Yeah, I didn't nudge at all. I didn't set up the tilt cam, but the tilt cam works in here. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's kind of like a death save. It's like, well, could it in a real pin? I could use a death save, but then it's like, how do you feel about yourself? You know what I mean? It's like, well, So yeah.
How do you feel about yourself?
Like even myself, like that's one thing that's a big difference with new FizX. If you watched any of my videos that I posted recently about it for gameplay on Indie or Robocop, you've noticed I've not been using Future Pinball digital nudge. The traditional. You just hit the nudge and the ball will. I have been doing that nowhere near as much as I used to. So that's saying something. Because it's like, okay, I actually have a little more control over this now, and I can use some flipper nudging to kind of help, keep that ball under control on the flipper. It's only going to be effective when the ball is rolling on the actual flipper, but still, it's one of those things that when you actively remember it's a feature you can use, and it's like, well, shit, I actually have some control now. So.
Urgent message from dispatch.
All right, one more replicant. Mystery.
If I hit a flipper, it's not going to be full power every damn time. I can actually, control it.
Something a little more radical. Commerce is our goal here.
Shoot left lane to roll.
Human is our motto.
Okay. And I have a ball saver for my mystery. Whoops, not that left lane. This left lane. Not that left lane. Not the gun targets. Calm down. Oh my god. It's a good thing I have that ball saver right now. Okay, let's take it easy. And boom. There we go.
I'm surprised you didn't come here sooner.
Okay, you gotta do it again. This game wants you to prove that you hit that shot. So it makes you hit that shot like over and over. It's like, oh, you got that shot? Prove it. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Bonus up. Tyrell hit. Are you guys hearing the sounds? Make sure that you guys are hearing the pin. It's beautiful.
I can hear it. I can't tell how loud it is, but
Well,
Yeah.
that's a little
Well, Terry, I don't think you could hear the direct sound. They're getting the direct sound now. Sounds great?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you, bud. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
yeah,
Uh-oh.
it's yeah. Yeah, the best way, again, ASMR for pinball. That's the way I think of this one. It's just very, yes, it's tough as balls. Well, I don't know if balls are tough at all. They're not, but it's relaxing in a weird way. Like it's just you just play until you want to hit the damn gun targets, and then you're not relaxed, and then you're raging, but then you're relaxed again. And
Yeah,
you got a pretty car flying by or whatever.
Hey, Terry, remember that scene in the movie where this guy kills the doctor?
It's been a while since I've actually seen, believe it or not.
Watch this.
And then it's one of those things like, oh, if I do the putt for this at some point, which version of the movie should I use? The original version, the director's cut, the ultimate director's cut, the super duper we changed the ending
Killed
cut.
him.
It's like, yeah,
You see it? Killed him. I like that one.
yeah, no, nicely done.
He squeezes his eyes out of his head, guys. That's why you don't want to make
Yes,
replicants.
yes.
Alright, I'm gonna go for another replicant now. Ooh, that was mean, game. That was mean, game. I want that.
Just the fact that you could do
case.
that. Like, you know.
I know, right?
It's just
So
weird.
good.
It's still weird to me. You know what I mean? It's still
It's-
weird to me. You know, like, yeah.
It's so good, bro.
Like, for example, like when this came out, I was like, oh, like FizX V3. I was like, okay, shit, damn it. Now I really got to test Silent Hill because when you make an original table, you know, the way you design things is going to change depending on the physics, you know, and it's like, oh shit, now I got to change this and that because now it's correct, you know what I mean? Whereas before you'd make some changes to compensate on angles or whatever else that wasn't necessarily correct. So it's,
Right.
you know, and I talk with my hands a lot in case anyone wonders.
Hey Terry, did you see Lynn's? Do you have the fancy edition of the DFD Alls? Oh, it's set. Oh, okay. It's not a game. Wait. All of it set and the Void Camp case with the model. No, I don't actually. I thought it was a question about the pin.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for people who wonder, the videos, if you will, the LCD video screen, that's normally that's either on the back glass.
Same thing.
In Future Pinball, it's not part of a pop pack or anything like that. You know, that would be a very far off, in the very far future thing. But one of the things I did do is I added the option so that that can at least show up on the apron because it was never on the playfield before, but it's so essential to the game. And if you don't have the back box showing, which a lot of people won't because they're using, you know, the pup or whatever, you know, the bare bones, at least having that on the apron will at least let you see that little LCD display there. Because I was trying to look at the playfield to see if there's a good spot to put it, you know, because I've done that on other games before as an option. But I'm like, damn, there's just not a good spot to put that on this playfield where it's not blocking something or, you know. Yeah. Because it's one of those things. Is like, yeah, you could throw it on there, but you're gonna be blocking a critical shot that you can't see now. You know, and it may be okay in cabinet mode, but it might not be, say, in VR or desktop mode, right? You know what I mean? And it's like, well, you want to be able to see that. But yeah, and I mean, if any of you guys are lucky enough to play Future Pinball in VR, which if you have an Oculus 2 headset, it's a pain in the ass. For me, virtual desktop wireless works great with it. Link is a pain, and you know, you have to get Open Composite working. But like I mentioned earlier, the newest version is working awesome, but the colors are all way too bright. So hopefully that can get fixed. But if you're lucky enough to play some of these newer table updates I've been doing in VR, it is like, yeah. Because if you know anyone who's played VP VR, Visual Pinball VR, you know, right? Like the difference it makes playing any of these in VR, and these new table updates look gorgeous in VR, man. Like with all the new lighting and the shadows and everything, it just, yeah, it's a just total difference.
So I spent my money,
and you play a lot better. And you play a lot better too in VR.
Yeah. So Terry, I spent my money. I bought an extra ball, and I'm trying to do one more replicant. One of the things I love doing with this, and I think you could probably do it with a FizX 2, but FizX 3 really nice. A live catch out of this scoop is so friggin' nice.
And that's another thing you can adjust too, is how easy the live catches are. So
I turned it down. Yeah, I made mine harder. I made mine harder.
Okay, cause I was gonna say, because Jay Lou is the same way. He wants to have it at 10. He wants to have it as hard as balls, you know, like, I gotta find something else. Balls are not hard, but, you know, but, yeah. At first I was like, well, I'm a sucky player. I want it to be easy so I can do, but, you know, as you get used to it, it's like, okay, yeah, I understand now why you want it to be harder. But I'm all, as long as you have the option, you know, give us the option to adjust it, then, yeah, sure, absolutely make it harder, you know, but...
Oh, this is killing me. I gotta shoot something else. I can't get this case target. Let me get my mystery. Let me get my mystery and I'll come back. What's this? What's this? What?
There you go.
Let's go. Huh. Terry.
Got some good money.
Oh, this. If you guys don't know, I'm trying to backhand this case target. Maybe forehand will work. Got it? No? Still no? Oh my god! This is the most boring stream ever. I know, kids. Let's. I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna do the spin.
See, I could try tap passing, but my testing environment sucks for that. But some people are really good at it.
I tried to do spinner. I tried to do spinner. Oh, did I get it? No, I didn't get it. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Did I hit it? No! Come on!
Oh, so close.
See, you get impatient and you train.
Yeah. No, that target is an absolute pain in the ass, you know. It's and I moved those targets up. The green ones on the right, like they were lower, and I moved them up from where they were. So again, because if you compare this to like a typical pin, you know, where the bottom third is the same on like 90% of the pins, you know, the slingshot size, the layout, and all that. Those slings are actually small. They're tiny compared to like a typical pin size, right? So
these are smaller.
If you use like a regular layout. Yeah, like, you know, that's, you know what I mean? If you used a regular layout, everything on the sides would have to be higher up to work with it, because they would never clear, right? So this is an example of where, yeah, he designed it with the older wide shooting flippers in mind, and it's like when you add newer physics, it's without redesigning the whole damn thing, it's hard to get it to, you know, compromise without redoing all that, right? So that's why I called this the problem table, you know, for adding newer physics to it, because I knew it was gonna be a bit of a problem, you know. So it's like, yeah, it's kind of hard to make it easy for those shots.
This is the one replicant. Okay, kids, you don't want. Now I gotta hit firing range.
Oh yeah, yeah, but it's not time though, so at least there's that.
Yeah. Oh boy, I knew that was coming back. It's a late shot on the flipper. Holy smokes! You're better off letting it bounce pass over to the right. Taking a shot. Now, some people may think this game is incredibly brutal, and in a way it is. But if you're into this kind of, when I play this game, I think of Alien Star for some reason. Alien Star might be easier than this game. Bounce it, and you're good. Here we go.
It's 15 to 23.
That's 3.
There you go.
That's a heartbreak right there when you get it in, but it doesn't. Oh, what the hey! Get control. Fire. Okay, get control. Get control. Get control. Get control. Chill. Take a breath. Chill out. Fire it up. Oh boy. Oh, bad, but this will bounce. Oh, and I almost lost it.
Oh no, damn it.
Never watch me play pinball, kids. It'll drive you nuts. I'm gonna take the safe shot. Come around. Not too safe. All right. Off the side. Oh my God. No, no, no.
Oh.
Stop watching me play, because I'm getting nervous. Oh. I want it to be trapped. I want it to be trapped. I'm so glad this is not timed. Happy 4th of July, by the way.
Stop.
Go see a guy in the 4th sector, Taffy Lewis. He's got a bar on the line.
Terry, this is the worst stream ever. Oh my God! The saves are just stupid. The saves are just stupid. Should I shoot mystery? Let's shoot mystery and take a breather. Oh my god. What do we get? Oh, well, it's taunting me with super pops. I may ignore it. Oh, it shoots it up to the pops. That's cool. Let's keep going. Give me more. No, don't make me shoot something else and then lose the ball. Super pops. Now I can be in super pops and finish my mode also. So 2 of 6. Let's keep those super pops going. No! 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 I guess you're through, huh? It's all my fault! That's why I love this game! Terry, that's yours again.
But you got some money though. So I wonder if you're gonna have enough for Joy.
What's that? No, I don't
For those who don't know, yeah, Joy is from the newer movie, right? So
Top performance.
I don't know 75 is going to make it. The neon piping effects are very nice and thematically appropriate. Oh, I didn't
didn't give you the option to buy anything?
Oh, maybe it's because I bought the extra ball. No. It might be
was that the same game you've been on the whole time?
Yeah.
Have you been on that same game this whole time?
I was on a game for a while.
Wow, okay, well that makes sense then.
You look lonely.
That makes sense, okay. Because I'm like, wait,
damn. Terry, I bought in to another ball, and then I got an extra ball. So
yeah, that's great. Okay, because I was worried that was a bug, but then I was like, okay, that makes sense.
Leon, put an ammunition loader on
Bro.
galactic runs.
But I saw all that money, I was like, oh.
Loads all day and night. Jack is pain for a shoulder.
I'll tell you one more time, kids. When this comes out, Terry, when do you think? Well, look, it'll be done when it's done. But
this will be by. Yeah, no, it'll be like over the next few days. Like I'm basically doing the bare bone pop pack and then the install instructions, so it'll be over the next few days. Yep, for sure. As long as work doesn't do something weird at the last second, it should be the next few days. Trust me, I want this out. I want to move on. I want to move on because I want to get Aliens done. And then after the Aliens is done, I want to get Masters of the Universe done. And then, and then after that, it's up in the air if I'll just go back to Silent Hill and then you guys can play for all that stuff for a while or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. But Silent Hill is going to be a long time. So, and I really want to show parts of what I've been doing with that because it's some very neat new stuff. But, it's I had to redo the whole table. You saw the renders, right? The Blender renders. So I don't have to redo all the art all over again. And it's not one play field I'm doing the art for. It's 7 or 8 so far. And there's more to come. So any changes I make on that game affects 7 sets of arts, play fields, and everything else I have to completely redo. So it's like, okay, I have to wait till I'm damn sure, because with the newer FizX coming out, I now make changes as a result of that, right? So it's like, I'm not doing any art until I'm damn sure, it's not changing again.
Sorry, I got to tell you, we all appreciate. We know you put a lot of hard work into this. You're the one man keeping Future Pinball alive, and it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be playing this right now and having so much fun. So we really, I got to say, on behalf of everybody, we really appreciate the hard work. I know you do a lot of work. You write all these facts, all these documents, make videos, just preach. Thank you, bro. Really, this is.
Well, you're welcome. Like I always keep telling everyone, it's never been about I don't want to do anything on Visual Pinball because I've done stuff on both. You know what I mean? But for me, it's more for my own. Okay, for something like Silent Hill, that's my own passion project, and that's something I can only do on Future Pinball. When it comes to these kind of tables, it's like I can have one of these now with FizX. I can be like, well, I can have one of these updated very quickly with all the new lighting and everything else in a short amount of time. You convert that to, say, a Visual Pinball, that's a lot of work. And there's not, respectfully, that many Future Pinball tables that have been converted to VP very, very well. Like a good example was Goonies, for example. The original conversion was it was kind of an conversion. And the original table had its own problems. But then, then VPW went in and they did their thing with it to make it not just nicer looking, but a better, newer table, right? You know what I mean? And for me, to do that, you know what I mean? It's a lot of work to do that for any table. I can have these out in a short amount of time, and they're already awesome tables. It's just, they just need that extra now physics, right? And now lighting, and I can do that quick. compared to trying to.
We definitely can't wait to see
do
it
it on VP.
We, like I said again, we appreciate it. I gotta head out of here, but once again, thank you, Terry, for being on the stream. We are excited. I love this game, and that's it. That's it. Thank you guys. Once again, Terry, I'll see you in the Discord. What's that? Oh, thank you for the follow. EAG pin. Thank you. Thank you for the follow.
Dude.
All right, kids. I'll see you later. We'll go raid somebody. Play some Future Pinball. Download it. You're all awesome. Love you. Bye. I'm still here. Hey friends, we're gonna go and raid Game Club Central. How exciting. What a reversal. Have a great one. Bye.